So the title is not clickbait. There is no such thing as the Roblox Black Friday Sale 2024. And so all the YouTubers so far that you may have encountered, 90% of them have pretty much called it the Roblox Black Friday Sale without omitting any of the quotes, because it really is a quote-unquote Black Friday sale. And so you may be asking to yourselves, well, why isn't it a sale per se? Pretty much just take a classic item that's been off sale for a few years, and then they just put it on sale for a crazy amount of Robux, and this is somehow supposed to be disguised as a Black Friday sale. And if you actually look on the history of Roblox sales, putting off sale items back on sale was just like one tiny fraction of what actually defines a sale, because it wasn't not only this. Sales also included items that were just released, they were brand new, purchasable for variable amounts of Robux. And not only that, there's been also, limited use and limiteds that have actually came out of these sales. And so there's just a lot of stuff that have been going on, like the marketplace, or I should say catalog, because now, the name changed, but the catalog as it used to be. Whenever there was a sale, the catalog was just booming. Like it was so popular. And now this time around, the only thing that's happening with this Roblox Black Friday sale is they're just putting on an old item that's been off sale, like a classic item, and they're just putting it up for a crazy amount of Robux. And so this is pretty much the clever, quick trick of Roblox trying to take the Robux from your account. And it's been like, what, almost a week now since this quote-unquote sale actually started, and the cheapest item so far was only like 300 Robux. And to no one's surprise, it was like the worst looking item out of them all, the Fall Fairy, for like 300 Robux. This thing, I would not buy it. Even if I had 1,000,000 Robux, I would not buy it. But there might be like a limited counterpart, maybe that's why people buy it, but still, it's not a cool looking accessory. And it might be like quote unquote classic, but it doesn't look cool enough to be classic in my opinion. And so there's been a lot of other stuff. Like the first thing that's been released was the blue steel antlers, and these things were a whopping 22,000 Robux. For like the opening of a quote unquote Black Friday sale. It was that expensive, like 2/3 of like a headless price. And I believe I looked into the history, and it was the lowest it's ever been like sold for was like 15,000. So this wasn't like a crazy amount, and so they probably should have put like a more cheaper item than the blue steel antlers. And then we have the blue traffic cone, which is the only classic item I think that has a justifiable price of 1,000 Robux, because that's a fairly decent price point for a classic item like this. But then we had stuff like the tick spling, which is 25,000. And I think this thing was like on for like the Pixapalooza event, and then it was just like purchasable for a crazy amount of tickets. And then also had the bigger head, which was 3,000 Robux, definitely overpriced. 3,000 I would not pay for a bigger head. I don't even think the limited normal big head is that pricey. Actually, no, it is a little bit more expensive. The regular big head, it is like not much more expensive, like 1,000 Robux more. And then we also had the golden and sparkling wings, which were 5,000 Robux. Wings were like, they're known for being expensive, so I guess that's another alright move by Roblox. I think currently on the catalog, there is actually a teapot hat, which is around 13,000 Robux, and that's also quite expensive. And then I believe the most controversial, or like the most hyped item for the sale so far, like the quote-unquote sale, is going to be the work clock pair. So like the headphones and the shades, they were both for like over 10,000 Robux. I believe the shades were like 30,000, and then the headphones were 12,000. And so the work clock shades yesterday, they've been put on sale for like the most amount of Robux that they've been ever put on sale. They have not been on sale for anything like even close to 12,000. I believe the lowest they even became on sale for was like 1,300 Robux, and so Roblox decided to just put them on sale for 12,000, which was pretty much the initial price point for the Dominus or Middlelosis, which was 13,000 Robux before it went limited. And that's crazy to put the work clock headphones up there on sale like for that amount. And then the same thing happened with the work clock shades. They were put on sale for 30,000 Robux, and they have never been on sale for that much. The most they've been on sale for was like 10,000, I believe. So yeah, that's another big mistake on Roblox's part. They definitely got their fair share of money from all the people who actually bought into it. And so the Platinum Dominic Crown, I wouldn't say that's really part of the sale or anything. They just decided to update the Robux page just for the start of this sort of quote unquote sale. But it's pretty cool that they decided to put a Dominic Crown if you buy a huge amount of Robux. I believe it's only for like, if you buy it for 200 USD, which is definitely, they're definitely trying to get you to purchase, to give them 200 bucks for that. But I definitely do think this new Robux page is definitely a W for them. Really, there's nothing bad you could say about, that Robux page update. And so to wrap this point up, pretty much the biggest reason why this isn't a sale is because there's just not enough items. Like one item on sale per day that was just previously off sale. There's no new items. There's nothing going limited. It's just so basic. It's not even worth considering it as a sale. And so my second point to this really isn't so much so that this isn't a Roblox sale, but rather it's just so overhyped. And I don't know. I really don't even understand why this sale was so overhyped when UGC exists. And that's pretty much the biggest reason why I haven't purchased anything so far from this event. It's because of UGC. And so if you just go onto the catalog right now, and if you click like search up Work Clock, you'll see so many copies of the Work Clock headphones, and the differences between these and the original are so negligible that there's really no point of buying like the real ones for 100 times the amount when you can just purchase these pretty much rip-offs for a much cheaper price. And even like the ultimate clockworks, you can also like purchase those. And then you have like the white Work Clock like flames, like shades, like those look much cooler than the original ones that were put on sale for 30,000. So there's just so many of these rip-offs on the UGC catalog that there's just no point of just spending so much Robux and so much time trying to get these, Roblox signature items. So it was definitely very surprising that a lot of people overhyped this, because there really is no point. Like if you rewind the clock back to like 2017, 2018, before UGC existed, then yeah, the hype would have been understandable. And even back then in 2017, it was actually, a full-on sale. Like there was stuff going on sale, there was like new limited out, there was new items in general coming out. So it really was, a cool place to be back then. And so just to prove my point, there was just not even a like Roblox Black Friday 2024 page on the wiki, because there's just not enough information for this to like be considered a sale. People just call it that. They just decided to invent a name for this, sort of thing, and they just call it a sale, even though it really isn't. But to conclude, this isn't a Roblox sale, like probably not even close, I dare say, because it is just so basic and so boring. And then you can get even better items. Like there's so much UGC stuff that look even cooler than original classic Roblox items that look much better, and they're like for the fraction of the price. So if you still have Robux to spend, just make sure to not spend it on any of these sale items, because you're just putting your money down the gutter. And so that's pretty much it here about me rambling about this. So hopefully you guys all had a great Thanksgiving, and with that, peace.